MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 31, here is second down and 7. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
A 28-yard gain.
A run with Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
For the Broncos field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
What's his kick?
The kick
Is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Williams. His pass caught. It's Chigalcott close. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now it's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And mark them down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 16.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He's tackled
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Back to the tight end, Kohler. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10. They'll give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Jets' 32-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
6 yards.
Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
A loss of 7 yards.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Back deep, Anthony Gould. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
11-yard line.
and 10, it's Williams. They'll set up the screen to Hall.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Off to the races! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That's Dobbs open left side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 20, here's second and a yard. Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Jets, first down. First and goal.
They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
3-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead.
Broncos 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos, first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
It's a pickup.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 4. They'll go play action with Hicks. The pass rush gets home, and he goes.
Frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Nix from the gun on third down. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Josh Hines Allen as he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt. On the return is Gould. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. From the 35, it's first and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
That's good.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now it's 2nd and 1. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will score! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets move out to a 21-3 advantage. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crowd. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
6. That's good for a Jets first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That one swung out wide to Allen. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look underneath for Hall. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. LeBronco's offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL receiving yards out of the backfield. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. This is taken in by Dobbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Up second and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On third and 2, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
What is that?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got a man. It's Doubs. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Jets. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First down.
Back to throw is Nix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Broncos bringing out their punter. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
What is that?
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here now,
It's a gain of
3rd
2.
and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Williams. That's Dobbs, open left side. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's going to have the Jets' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Williams. This one up top for Dobbs. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, New York. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to the tight end, Kohler. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 1st down.
Throwing. Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
16 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like... So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at 19-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Play action now. It's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
From the
4.
shotgun, it's Williams. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead.
Jets 42. Broncos 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Here's Dobbins. Yeah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos. Throwing is Nix. That one's caught. It's Isaiah Davis. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.